he's ready. He's taking over the scene and that's
You can move that microphone. Shua just blew up. Oh my God, you guys, listen, finally, I've been trying to start my podcast. It's taken, I was just telling Daniel, my new producer, that he's gotten more done in 48 hours than it took me 8 months. So we're finally here. He was making fun of my video card, so I still got to do a couple upgrades to my tower, but we nailed down the lighting, the cameras, and all that stuff, and set up my my studio as a podcast room. So here we go. It's going to be this is Big Ed, the podcast, and I'm here with my partner and producer, executive producer, Daniel. He tells me to call him Daniel Orange, but it's Naranjo. What? If you're dyslexic, yeah, I would use the second one. Anyways, so glad to have you here, Daniel.
Well, I'm happy to be here, man. I'm happy that this is gonna be fun and exciting, and just pumped up, man. Like, it took us like maybe a week to get it all together, but it's here and it's done, and now you're gonna have a weekly podcast, dude.
Yeah, I'm so excited. So, some background. Guys know enough about me. You're probably tired, but Daniel and I work together, and I work with Mitzi. She's an amazing broker with Exit Taylor Real Estate in Northwest Arkansas, and I joined Mitzi about 14 months ago, and then Daniel came on board and with his wife.
Yeah, I came on in May of last year. I've been in real estate for 15 years.
Okay.
So I didn't start real estate a year and a half.
Yeah.
Or whatever,
but this guy knows his stuff, man. I mean, he really, he really knows our stuff. So I'm fortunate to have him not only as a partner for my podcast, but a partner in real estate. If I have questions with clients and how to understand an URSA, which if you're in real estate, you know what that is.
Inspection, repair, and survey addendum.
Yeah, all that stuff. So, so he's kind of my mentor there. So we're going to be working together, not only producing a podcast every week, but also we're going to be doing on-site interviews. I kind of want it to be a little bit of everything, but it's what's happening in my life. So,
which people want to know.
Yeah, exactly.
What's going on with Big Ed?
There you go. And I'm going to be on TV. I'll be in Orange County. In fact, I leave tomorrow. I'm going to be on Pillow Talk. I'll be filming 5 episodes with Kalani. So I can't wait to see her.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that. And then I have some other stuff going on where I'm in conversation with HGTV, which, by the way, Warner Brothers, who owns TLC, they bought, of course, the Discovery and then started Discovery Plus, where they also own HDTV. So we're looking to do a show with them. I can't talk about it, but I got that in the works. I'm doing real estate. I am single, so my number's on the screen if you want to take Big Ed.
Q&A number. That's not his real phone number.
I know that's not my real phone number. So
voicemail. You can leave a voicemail there if you have questions for Big Ed that you want him to answer on Friday.
Yeah.
About his life, about the people he's interviewing. If you want him to do a certain kind of podcast, or you want to talk to someone.
That's a really good idea. Yeah, I'm looking for ideas. Who do you want to see Ed interview? Who do you want to see me wrestle? Yeah, I love that. That's give us some honest feedback. As you always have. All my haters out there.
Let's collab you versus Ed in a wrestling match.
There you go.
Let's do it.
But for charity, let's raise money for charity. So we're gonna kind of break this up in sections on my YouTube channel. Our goal is to hit 1 million. I'm at 45,000.
Yeah, we can get there.
But I haven't really done anything. I've been, like I said, I've been trying to get this started for 8 months.
Well, what made you want to do a podcast in the first?
What a good question. So, when you're on a reality show, it's very, they're in charge of the edits, and I really don't have any input other than, if I have something to say, I just do something stupid, basically, which I still do.
Make sure it gets on there.
Yeah, and I still do that even off the camera. But I want a platform where I can really get to know and get to know people, in the industry in real estate. Um, I have a lot of friends in with title companies and in mortgage financing. I want to help them out. I'm involved in a charity, Remembering Nicholas, and we raise money for infant death in the state of Arkansas. Well, actually, it's nationally now, but we're ranked third in infant mortality in the state of Arkansas. So I'm going to be really promoting my chair. Oh, I'm part of the charity basically with Rochelle and my girls Britt and Courtney. You'll see them on my podcast, and of course, Daniel will be here. He'll have my back every week. We also want to do some on location stuff.
That'd be fun.
We might even do some traveling.
Try some street eats, new places to dine in Northwest Arkansas.
There you go.
That'll be fun. If someone wants to, hey, come try our restaurant out. Come shoot over there.
Yeah.
I love free food.
Get a free meal.
You can tell.
Yeah. Me too. Yeah, we were just talking about that. We got to start exercising, but yeah, so it's going to be a lot of everything, a lot of variety. But again, your input's going to be important. You guys really helped me, get to where I'm at, and I'm really fortunate. And when Daniel first took a look at my YouTube, he's like, you have a video with over a million
I
followers.
think it was 3 million views.
3 million views. He goes, what are you doing? And that's kind of what really got this conversation started to where, like I've been trying to do it wrong for 8 months. And, during COVID, I guess, tell me how you learned how to do this stuff.
So everybody was stuck in the house, needed something to do. And I started seeing people were buying these little Funko Pops.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I'm going to develop a channel around Funko Pops and I'm going to sell mystery boxes.
Okay.
So I started doing that. So I learned how to use OBS. I learned a couple other programs. And, I didn't really have much money or anything. So I was just doing it with a couple cheap webcams. And I was going live consistently. We're buying the mystery boxes left and right. I mean, they were good quality boxes, or else I wouldn't have bought them.
Yeah.
But started with that. And then my kids were like, oh, we want a gaming channel. So then I had to learn how to juggle like multiple cameras, add GIFs, so the audio was good. And so I started doing that channel with them. We a whole bunch of like Mario Kart and Super. And so I have like 180 videos of just video games.
That's cool. So I'm glad you brought up the gaming thing. So I'm kind of a failed gamer. Before the show came out, my buddy Jesse, I used to work with his wife Cara, who was on the season 4 of Before the 90 Day, and he's he's really smart. He's the one that said you need a meme. You're a meme. I'm like, what's a meme? He's like, you need everything he's told me to do. I'm doing basically. So you see the Big Ed sticker. It's kind of cool. Well, that's a meme. So that was all created when I was doing gaming. I would do like Sea of Thieves and Fortnite and had a lot of fun doing that. But then once the show, aired, I just which I did a lot of traveling. I couldn't do it on a consistent basis. And
gaming takes time.
Yeah, it takes time and discipline. And I'm really gonna need you, Daniel, to hold me accountable.
That's what we're here for.
Because I definitely have ADD or ADD, DS, Down syndrome or something, where I can't stay focused, so.
I mean, there's a lot of distractions and you have a lot going on, a lot of opportunity. You have your wine that you're trying to get going. You have people calling you to do appearances.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's difficult for any one person to get pulled in something. Probably feel like stretch.
Yeah, I know. But you really, I mean, although I overslept the other day, sorry about that. But
and I pulled up here and I'm like ringing the doorbell and texting him. He's passed out in the house.
He goes, I waited 15 minutes. I laughed. I'm like, come back. I'll get you some food or something. He never came back. So, but he came back the next morning.
Yeah, it's good schedule, man.
Yeah, and we both work in real estate, so it's kind of like we don't have our own schedule, right? We work kind of based on our client schedule.
Yeah, well, they kind of work on mine. I have a certain hours that I will do stuff, and my schedule is the same every day. I'm up by 8. The office usually by 9. The office, I have a really sick computer at home.
Yeah.
do all my work right from showing houses, trying to show houses a week as I can.
Yeah.
Where our business is at, working with buyers and sellers.
Yeah.
Listings are my specialty, and my main business really, I guess, it would be investment properties.
Okay.
So I've been working with investors doing fix and flip, long-term holds like Airbnbs, like just that's been my main business. Because if you can work with a good investor who understands, hey, this is a good deal. I'm buying equity. I'm buying cash flow. They're gonna buy with you multiple times, either in a year or over the years. Time to sell them because I think, hey, it's been a year.
Yeah.
Properties, we had a crazy run of value here.
Yeah.
Where people gain
Yeah.
3 years on their house.
Yeah. I heard Walmart. They're building the biggest corporate complex probably. I mean, it's huge. It's over, I don't know, 12 or 14 city blocks, but they're asking all vendors, so anybody that is selling to Walmart, they're required to, have an office here. So all those people, kind of moved over here. This happened kind of over the last 5 years, so I kind of missed the bump.
Oh, you got some people chat.
Oh, I do.
Here from here.
No, I can't either. You guys keep chatting. We can't really read your chats.
I can pull it up.
You can pull that up. Anyway, so so Northwest Arkansas. I don't know if people know this already, but I actually was raised in Bella Vista, which is about 10 minutes from Bentonville, and I went to Bentonville High School, home of the Tigers. I went to high school with Doug McMillan, who's now the CEO of Walmart.
What's up, Anthony Yeager? Give him a shout out.
Anthony Yeager, what's up? Hey, can we call you the Jägermeister? I'm kidding. No, but yeah. So a lot of people know I grew up here in the 70s and 80s. I didn't really grow, but I'm 5 foot tall. But anyways, my dad was in real estate, and he drove a Ford, like Ford Mercury Marquis, And now I live in Northwest Arkansas. I just started my real estate career about a year and 2 months. And I chose real estate because I love sales. I have a background in interior design and architecture. And because I travel so much, I need a fluid, schedule. I need to be able to move around.
Well, and you have your own investment property.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, hey, my partner David, he's so cool. He's him and I we took on a rehab project, a flipper about 3 months ago, and I almost ended up in the hospital because.
But the time that you guys put into that, it shows.
Yeah.
The house is gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
The house is gorgeous, man. You guys did a really good job with it. If you didn't, I would tell you.
Yeah. Oh, I know you would. Yeah.
I would tell you straight up.
Yeah, we're at 4208 North Highway 112 in Fayetteville.
You're looking at me like I'm supposed to know.
What's that? I know. I'm looking at you. What's my address? What's the address again? Anyways, but we just put the final touches. We got it all looking good. I was out there today with David and my broker Mitzi, and we're looking to put that on the market. Probably we want to do some nice photographs. We're working with what's the name of that company? Drew with
Snap House.
With Snap House. Mm-hmm. This guy he's done a fabulous job.
Really high quality.
High quality. I did a video with Richard LeBeau, one of our agents in our office, and that video I just found out like 10 minutes ago. It got over 300,000 views on YouTube. So I'm looking to partner with you. I've never worked with him before. So I'm meeting here. I'm in LA the next couple of days filming, but when I get back, I'll be filming the house with Drew and then getting this thing on the market before the weekend. So
pretty well.
Look for that.
I think Anthony left, but we gave him the shout out. He said, "Hey, please. He must have missed it."
Oh, Anthony, come back. We miss you. Anyway, so that's it in a nutshell. A little bit about my studio. I'm a big collector of toys and fans, and this is actually we had this. My brother and I had a website at one time. We noticed how my mom's head moves, but mine doesn't. All right, I didn't think that was funny. Anyways, and then my fans will send me like product without even asking. They'll send me the Jesus candle, which is kind of cool. And of course, Teddy. Um, I just picked up this DC Batman guy recently. I have my wine partner for Big Ed Malbec. His name is Tommy, and this is actually his that's his he does comic books, and he's going to do a comic book about Big Ed. He haven't told me kind of when he's ready to do that. And then
It's gonna be like Jay and Silent Bob.
yeah, there you go. And then people will knit like little dolls of me, and they'll send it to me. It's kind of cute.
How long have you been on television? 10 years?
No. Like 5 years. So my air date was February 20th of 2020.
Okay, and what? Like you were telling me, like the first time you went on, you were like scared. Want to talk a little?
Oh yeah. So I not a lot of people. Well, most people kind of know my story. I'd never heard of the show before. I never heard of 90 Day.
Assume you're talking to someone like me, never really watched.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so all right, good. So I'm living in San Diego. I'm doing really good in design. I'm making a lot of money basically, and I want to travel. And I met this girl Rose on Facebook, and she's really cute. And we start chatting, and then we're FaceTiming, and then she wants me to come and see her. So this was after about probably 4 months, and so then I'm like, okay, I'll come for her birthday was going to be around Thanksgiving, and I just posted online, hey, my girlfriend, is in the Philippines. I'm going to go see her, and then everybody and their mother literally texted me like, you're doing the show, why don't you tell us? I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then when they told me the name of the show, I'm like, I thought it just sounded like, what a dumb name, right? But turns out it's probably one of their highest rated, the 90 Day Fiance franchise, which is, before the 90 Day, Life After.
Millions of people.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of spinoffs. So
Stephanie loves it. My wife.
oh yeah.
She's like, she loves
Yeah.
it.
Well, I'm working with David, my client, because his wife is a big fan of the show. So he gave me my first listing and my first sale, and we're on our ninth contract.
Is there anything like you've watched every episode, right?
Yeah.
Is there ever anything that you were like, I wish they would have portrayed this way and show context that really stands out to you?
Well, good question. So the reason why, and I've gotten feedback from producers because I've done about 8 different spinoffs since the original, and the compliment they gave to me was that because you were so real and you didn't really know what you were doing, you were just so honest, and
I think you've kept that though.
and yeah, and sort of. Well, I'm getting to my point here, but I think that's what really put me on the map. People really fell in love with that character Big Ed, and of course because I already had my stickers, I had it on all my luggage. I'm on there drinking Malbec, that's the only wine I drink. Now I'm getting ready to. I'm going to be in every Walmart in the state of Arkansas. We just got that approved. Big Ed Malbec, it's coming soon, and then we're working on some other states. So a lot of stuff that going into this, I'm like, I'm gonna, I know I'm gonna be on TV. I know they're gonna dig into my past and know everything about me. I better come out, smelling like roses in some way. So a lot of money that I've made around the show, which is kind of interesting. So, and I didn't expect that at all. But to answer your question, long-winded, was there is one thing I regret. So once you work with these producers, you get to know them really well. And I was doing a scene with Liz for, I think it was Happily Ever After, and I call it sorta Happily Ever After, but we're doing a back wax scene where I have this massage table set up in our living room, and I'm gonna come out, and she in a robe, and she's gonna wax my back, which was very painful, and they had me all mic'd up, which takes a while, and so like, okay, Ed, and like count to 10 and come out. Okay, so that's how you do it. I walk out and I'm totally naked, and Aaron, my producer, is hilarious. He's like, I go, did you get that? And he goes, yep, we got it all. And he was pissed. He's like, oh, yep, we got it. Because you have sound, lighting, camera A, camera B, and it's a big,
Right.
they spend a lot of
Time set
time
up.
producing a quality product, as you know. So, and then then I went to work for Mitzi, right?
Mhm.
And Mitzi's like, well, oh no, that's another story. I'll tell that later, but which is almost as funny. But so I was joking with production by coming out totally naked. Well, guess what scene they used? So I reshot the scene with a robe on, but they didn't use that one. So, they got me back. But so I try to have fun, with it. You can,
It's work. It's
yeah,
to a point, right?
yeah, you can take life, too seriously. And
Mhm.
you may have heard, I've done a ton of podcasts, and people ask me, well, how is this, you know, change your life? What's different or whatever? And there's a quote by I love it. It's by Jim Carrey from In Living Color,
I
who
mean,
is,
everybody knows Jim Carrey.
oh, he's just hilarious. And he's a smart man, by the way. He's brilliant. And he had a saying that if you go on TV and you create a character and you can't separate yourself from who that is,
Mhm.
that you'll go to your grave grasping for who you were.
Mhm.
And I ended up in therapy because I was having a really hard time. I went from, I think I had 350 followers on Instagram to over a quarter of a million, like overnight. And it's really overwhelming. And you get a lot of the love and a lot of the hate. And
I mean, hate's gonna come because
yeah,
people by nature are jealous.
yeah,
There's a lot of people who are, or they'll see how you're portrayed on the show, and they don't
yeah,
know you as a person,
yeah,
so they will have their own feelings up and think that's who
yeah,
you are, rather than the product that was out.
yeah.
You know,
And so I'm a Elon Musk, Joe Rogan. Like, I don't care. Like, at this point, my life has been so exposed in so many different ways
Mhm.
that, like, now I'm just gonna have fun. I don't, give a crap. And that's so again,
you don't really have much to lose.
yeah. I mean, like I'm
Like,
50.
we only live once.
Yeah, I'm 49. I mean,
Well,
I'm
I can give you some
47.
advice. Take it from a younger guy. Not that much, but if you're in the situation again where you're 90 Day Fiance type situation, looking for love, just remember you're who you are and don't apologize for that.
Yeah, yeah,
Be honest. It doesn't mean that you can't change. Like, I've been with my wife now for 5 years,
yeah,
and I make concessions to accommodate how she feels,
yeah,
and so that she feels secure in our relationship. If something bothers her, I make sure, because I love her
yeah,
and I care about her, so I want her to feel comfortable. So
yeah,
it's just recognizing those moments. I think that's where relationships fall apart, or where
yeah,
people don't recognize the moments where the change is not just to benefit you, but
yeah.
your relationship. And it's okay to make those changes if it's worth it.
Right.
You don't just make them for any.
No, I know. And then you've heard of the love languages too, like
Mm-hmm.
and it's important that you know how to communicate that. And
Mm-hmm.
but so it's, I'm excited for what we can do with this platform.
It's gonna be fun. You're gonna be awesome. You're gonna have great guests.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And we don't we welcome the haters. We
yeah,
challenge the haters. Let the haters hate.
yeah,
I'm ready to have conversation with them. Tell them they suck too.
yeah. There you go.
But we're gonna have a good time with it, man. I think all that matters is that you're doing it because you want to do it.
Yeah. And you know what? That's the thing is like I don't have to do this. I want to do that.
That's what makes it fun.
And I don't understand why, like, you know, I'm out in public and people, they lose their mind. They can't, and they're like, "What are you doing here? I can't believe you're at a McDonald's in Pea Ridge." I'm like, "Well,
Well,
I
like to
live
eat.
here and I'm in real estate and I just so a house and
Yeah,
you
like
know
I have a real life.
and I have a real life." Actually, yeah,
I'm
and
a
they're,
real person. I have a
well,
real life.
yeah, I'll be in the grocery store like, "Oh my God, what are you doing here?" I'm like, "Well, I'm getting laundry soap because I have to do my own laundry and whatever." So but for people, like, it's,
But TV causes
yeah,
that perception.
yeah,
That.
yeah, and in fact, I'm on, I'm a couple dating websites now, and they're like, "This is not you,"
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
If you, yeah,
it's so funny, and I'm like, or is this No Neck Ed? And I'm like, well, sorta. Which, by the way, I don't like that name, by the way, but and now
I'll
we're
be
chatting
good.
it up. She's from Kansas City, and I'm gonna meet her in Nashville. So it's
Wow.
I meet people like kind of, you know.
Be careful.
I know. Oh yeah,
There's
yeah.
gold diggers and there's hole diggers.
Oh yeah,
And
no.
you need to be because you're in a situation where
Yeah,
some people will want you just for your fame, some people for what they think they can get from you. You
yeah,
need to focus on that natural with
right.
someone you care about.
Yeah,
And that's just me telling you as a friend.
yeah,
It's the same advice I would give to anybody. Like if I was in your position, say people start going to my YouTube hits 1 million for my real estate because me and you are collaborating over
yeah,
the next year or whatever. There's gonna inevitably be some women that are gonna attract it to them.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
And men.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, yeah, amen. But my job
Yeah,
is to recognize where I came from and
yeah,
that my wife was here when I was still working hard.
yeah,
If things get better for us, she's still gonna be my wife. You know
yeah,
what I mean? So like you just have to realize that people
yeah,
right and like just be aware like you are a good person. You
yeah.
know, you have a lot of love to give. Don't just give it away for free.
No, I know.
Make them earn it.
And look, I've been burned. I've sent money to people, and I've gotten scammed. You know, but I'm getting smarter. I don't do that anymore.
That's okay. You don't owe nobody a dime. If anybody's asking
Yeah,
you for money, it's a red flag.
exactly. But it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of stress, but it's a lot of fun. The neighborhood I live in, it's more secure. And what?
I'm reading the comments.
Oh my God.
What's he lying about?
There you go.
What's he lying about?
Everything. No, but so I got to tell you this. So with the sticker, the Big Ed sticker, they're everywhere, and kids will knock on my door like 3 or 4 times a week. A group of 8 or 9 of them on their little scooters, and
I mean,
you
I've
know,
seen it when we went to the
yeah,
golf course.
yeah, exactly,
All those kids were coming up. They're like, "Oh my gosh, it's Big Ed."
yeah,
You have all those memes and everything. Too,
I
so
know.
like,
Well, no, but I'm coming out of the gym the other day, and I see all their little electric scooters, and they have my stickers all over them.
that's
It was like,
hilarious.
what a compliment. Like,
Yeah, no, that's awesome. You're gonna get some real estate deals in the neighborhood here
oh, listen,
just from all the
hey,
stickers.
hey, I live in Shadow Valley. I don't have any upside down pineapples either. But if you need a good agent, I live in the neighborhood. I love this neighborhood. I'm here with my little doggies, Leon and Leah, and they keep me company and they keep me on the
Well,
straight
you're
and
in a
narrow.
great neighborhood. Your real
Yeah.
estate career is starting to take off. You're an investor in only your fourth deal.
Yep.
You're doing all the things right, man. But you're on the rocket ship essentially. You're not.
Yeah.
There's a lot of agents who come into the business and don't sell a house in the first year,
Yeah.
and they're out in 2 years. They
Yeah.
just can't figure it out. But
Yeah.
you're using your personality to meet people. You leverage the fame that you have,
Yeah.
and you actually learn real estate. You're learning real estate. You're not just sitting here
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm a famous guy. List your house with me. You're learning the ins and outs of it, putting your own money into it.
Yeah.
So like, pat yourself
And
on the back a little bit, man.
oh, I know I should, and I'm really thankful to have somebody like David.
The Big Jim,
David
what a hater.
David Wheeler. He's an investor. Like he's been doing it 25 years. I learned so much from him,
Mm-hmm.
and then with Mitzi and you.
You have a lot of good people around you.
Yeah,
You got
great.
Mitzi, you got David. You have people between me, Mitzi, and David. Like I've been an agent 2 years longer than Mitzi has. So
Oh, I
between
didn't know
me,
that.
her, and then you said David was how long?
25
25. That's like 75 years in the business.
of experience. Yeah.
like put together. So
And I get both. I get the seller perspective,
Mhm.
and I get the, not only the seller but the investor, perspective. And David gave me this quote one time. He's like, "Look, if you," and this goes out to anybody looking to get into real estate, if you buy a piece of property for the right price, you'll never lose money.
you'll never lose money, and you can never
For the
underprice a house either. I don't know
Yeah.
if you know that.
What's that?
You can never underprice a house. You know that?
Wait, what do you mean by that? No.
Okay. First, say hi to Pepsi Man.
Wait, what?
Say hi to Pepsi Man first.
What's up, Pepsi Man?
And then, all right. So this is a rule of thumb that a lot of sellers don't really understand. You can never undervalue. Reason for that is the market will bid your home back up to that it sell for, even if you underprice it, because underpricing it is going to create a feeding frenzy for your home. You will create a multiple offer situation for your home
Oh.
simply because people will not want a post to get a better deal.
Oh, wow.
So if I underprice a home 10%, it's worth 400, and I put it at 380, 375. That's a little bit more than 10.
Yeah.
people are gonna bid me inevitably back up to that 400 or even get me over that point
Yeah.
simply because you're gonna fight.
Yeah. And so I'm learning a lot too. Like, I never knew what a comp was. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you go to real estate school and you learn the theories, right? And the fundamentals. What are they saying? Give it to me.
It's a big Ed. What's the T?
Wait, what?
What's the T? You know the T, like the gossip.
Oh, the gossip. Oh, I'm hopefully gonna meet a girl. I'm filming some stuff out in Orange
Arizona, right?
County,
Oh,
and I have a friend out there. I've known her online for 4.5 years, and we'll FaceTime a couple nights a week. It's really funny, and she'll send me funny pictures, all on the up and up. But I'm trying to connect with her. I leave tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday, right?
yeah. And Jazzy, we're just talking about life, bro. We're talking about real estate, real life. You know, this is his first episode.
Yeah.
He's gonna be interviewing some actual people that you might know because you don't know me. I'm a nobody from Northwest Arkansas, but yeah, he's just talking about his life and wanted to get the first podcast up, so I'm producing the podcast.
I had to text the girl, sir.
I put everything together, and he's hollering at his little shorty here. He's gonna go visit her, and he just wanted to talk about it.
Yeah, no, definitely, and that's the thing. Like, we're gonna, you have a really good idea. On Fridays, we're gonna start out doing, leaving me voicemails.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. If y'all want to leave a voicemail, ask Ed a question. If it's a dumb question or you're crazy, like obviously it's not. But if you have a legitimate question to ask Ed about something he saw on one of his shows or something real estate related,
Yeah,
the phone number's right there on the screen.
Does Rose have bad breath? Yes.
And Jazzy's a hater, no cap.
Hey, what? Listen, Jazzy, be nice. But hey, the haters made me famous. I don't care. And then, so question: if we do that, so if we do the voicemails on Friday, will people will be able to listen to them?
Yeah. So like Thursday, we'll probably review them together, and then
we can hear the audio part.
Yeah, we'll just download the ones we like. And
I love it.
We'll save them, and then we'll play them here, and then you can question live.
Big Ed's mean tweets. I love it. Yeah, and then eventually we'll open it up to some lives. Where we'll take calls, but we have a lot going on. David just told me I need to upgrade some hardware, but
David, who's David?
I keep calling you David.
Because you're always working with him.
I know. Daniel, I'm gonna call you David for it. But so there's some hardware stuff I need to upgrade, but at least we're up and running.
I mean, it's looking good. The stream looks good right now, so it looks like everything is okay.
Okay.
You're okay for now, but if we get more in depth, adding a whole bunch of stuff to it, definitely gonna.
Okay, cool. All right. Am I leaving anything out?
No, I mean you talked about your wine.
Yeah. Big Ed Molbeck.
Yeah, you talked about your goals. Is there anything that you guys in the chat want Ed to do on the podcast? You can drop it now so we know. But no, I'm excited for you, man. It's gonna be a fun time. Let's get to 1 million subscribers. Let's get to that gold plaque.
There you go.
That'll be wild.
Yeah, and I have a merch website. Shameless plug. It's thisisbiged.com. I have a bunch of merchandise on there: coffee mugs and towels and underwear, but wrapping paper. But we'll be giving some stuff away, so we'll do some games and have a lot of fun. And
you got somebody that has a crush on you in the chat right now.
Well, what's his name?
It's a girl.
I'm kidding.
Pacachino.
Hey, how you doing, Pacachino? Hey, call me. Anyways, so
yes, Ed's single.
I am. Yeah, very single.
Ready to mingle.
Ready to mingle. There you go. I'm going to tell you one more thing about Mitzi. It's kind of funny, but so yeah, I want to do I think I mentioned this right before we went on air. I want to do Big Ed's War Roses.
I don't know what that is. I have to look. I have no idea what it is.
So let me tell you. So what it is that, look, guys cheat, okay, and guess what? So do women. So there's a couple of them going on. There's one in LA that I think he's the guy that Ryan Seacrest started it, or one of the guys that started it. But basically, people will email the studio, hey, I think my wife or my husband's cheating on me, and then so they'll call into the studio. And they'll tell us what's going on, and they're like, okay, well, you're gonna be listening in on the conversation, so don't say anything. One of these, it was really funny. I heard one time. So they call the guy or the girl and they're like, well, hey, you know, this is Daniel Naranjo with Tulips Massage, and you won a romantic massage for two.
Okay.
It's a couples massage. Now we like to personalize it. We like to, we'll put your his and his, or his and hers, or his, hers, and his. We'll put your names on the towels and make it really personable. Is this something? And all you have to do is, we're new in town. You just got to promote us. And so naturally people are like, well, hell yeah, massage is $100 an hour. So they're like, okay, well, we need a name, and it can be any name. And like, well, this one was kind of funny. Well, not funny. So I think the guy's name was David, no offense. And the I don't remember what the wife's name is. So they go, so David, who would you like to invite, to your couple's massage? And he's like, okay, Steve. So not only
Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah, Brokeback Mountain,
Brokeback
exactly.
Mountain. Okay.
How funny. So and it goes both ways. In fact,
You really want that on your podcast?
hell yeah. But the last one I heard,
That's wild.
this was kind of sad that the wife was having an affair for over 8 months. And some of them get kind of wild. So you guys let us know if
That's what I'm saying. That sounds pretty.
I know. Well, I mean,
you wild already. Like,
well, we'll try it. Let's try it and see what happens. But there was another one where I remember, and this was a radio station back in San Diego where they actually called.
your fans that shall massage you for free.
Okay, call me.
Oh yeah.
Call me. Anyways,
where you from, Alpaca Chino?
oh my,
Where you from? I'm gonna get you in with Ed.
she's next door. No, but listen. So they call this wife and to tell her that her husband's, it was a joke that her husband was cheating on her. And she's like, oh, well, no problem. I'm sleeping with his brother.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So, I mean, we'll see.
That'll be wild. Those are obviously
Yeah.
clips that
But-
go viral. But I think you
Well-
just interviewing people and having a good conversation.
I know, but just every once in a while, like, I'm trying to get a hold of Tiger Belly, actually. I was on one of his episodes early on.
Okay.
That was a lot of fun. And then he does something with
Ask me why I thought you were talking about Tiger King.
Tiger King.
Yeah.
So look, I'm looking this up right
Live
now.
from jail?
Hey, so my buddy, listen to this. So my buddy Dwayne, well, his name is DJ, but I call him Dwayne. And he said, Ed, I don't know if you know this, but this guy wants to have you on his podcast. I'm like, well, who is it? And he sent me the name. So I sent him a message. Hey, I want to, and he does a podcast with Bobby Lee. So
Okay. I know who Bobby Lee is.
Yeah.
He's,
So
he's really funny.
yeah, Bobby Lee does Tiger Belly,
Mhm.
and then he does another podcast with another guy's name. I forgot his name. But
The redhead dude.
yeah, and he's like, I want Big Ed to, I want Big Ed to come on a podcast. So I sent him a message. So Bobby Lee, if you're listening, hopefully you are, man. I follow you and I subscribe to you. Hey, I would love to do a podcast with you just to kind of catch up.
We can get him on Zoom. They don't have to come nowhere.
Oh, there you go.
We can do this right over Zoom right
Yeah.
over. Yeah, it'd be good.
And when I did my thing with Tiger Belly, he was with Kalani, who's, oh my gosh, I had a crush on her, by the way.
Who?
But it was Bobby Lee's girlfriend at the time. They're not
Kalela, whatever.
Kalela. Sorry, shit, fuck. Anyways, they're no longer together. But we did it during COVID,
Mhm.
and it was a stream because that was the only way to.
That's the only way you could. Yeah, you couldn't leave.
Yeah.
You're quarantined everywhere.
Yeah. So
COVID was wild, man. Like I don't think we're over it as a public yet. Really, like
yeah,
it's like I go places now, and it's like so different. Like I go on a cruise,
yeah.
and I see somebody not wash their hands or anything. I try and avoid them for the whole cruise. I'm
Oh
like,
my
"You
God.
dirty mother!" Like there's so many people in here. You
Listen to me. Listen to me.
You go wash your hands. Wash your hands.
Two things. One, PSA. Public's always freaking wash your hands.
Wash your damn hands.
I just got over bronchitis. I probably got it.
Well, that's not from not washing your hands, but
That's probably, I don't know what that's from. Anyways, but
that just happens.
but here's another food for thought PSA, public service announcement. Never ever leave a bathroom. I don't care how good the soap smells. If you do happen to wash your hands, never come out of the bathroom smelling your fingers.
That just looks weird.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So wash your hands,
Looks weird
but
now, look.
but don't come out there smelling your hands because
It looks weird.
you might get the wrong impression. But yeah, you guys, lavas las manos or manos las lavos.
No, you said it right the first time.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
You did.
Yeah. Wash your hands, man.
Wash everything.
Wash everything.
If you go to the gym, clean up before you go. I don't want to smell your armpits while I'm there.
Can I tell you what I do? Well, plus there's a couple hot chicks there, but I put on cologne.
Yeah.
Oh, before I go.
Why? You're gonna sweat it out. It's gonna smell
funky. No. But you want to smell good.
It's gonna smell funky though.
No?
Yeah, once you start sweating,
it does.
Yeah, the Ed pheromones are gonna come out. It's gonna mix with the cologne. It's not gonna smell right. The cologne's not gonna smell like cologne. It's gonna smell like swass and cologne.
Anyway, so you're right. So I'm at about 228. You're at about what?
Hey, hi from Australia. Me, I'm probably 245 right now.
Okay. So him and I have a challenge. We're gonna be working out. We might even film some of it together, but I need to drop. I want to drop 40 pounds.
I've been doing working out 4 days a week right now. I play basketball on Sundays, and I still can't lose a pound. And my diet's pretty good, but it's just at 41, man. You don't crush weight like you do.
Yeah, I know.
It just don't happen, But it's funny. It's all good. It's all in the belly for me.
Yeah.
I'll lose it.
I just started. I started back this week. Getting over. I was on oxygen.
You were on oxygen, dude, for like a fucking month. Like the
bronchitis was kicking. I almost died. They're like, we want to admit you. I'm like, please, what can I do not to be admitted?
Yeah.
And he's like 24/7 oxygen, nebulizers every 3 hours, and so I had my mom and my sister literally like over my head, like I couldn't even.
Were you paying, like, is your insurance covering that, or are you paying out of pocket?
No, I have insurance, so it's an equipment rental, but my sister's a nurse and my mom's a nurse, so they thought I was gonna die, but I finally had to ask hey mom, I'm good, Liz is gonna got me because I couldn't even move, like
No, I know you were down.
They're waking me up at midnight to do a nebulizer. I'm like, Mom, I'm sleeping. Let me just,
That's because they love you.
But yeah, I know. Yeah, my mom's awesome.
They're super nice too.
Oh yeah, they're super nice. Yeah. So I'm back at the gym this week on Monday.
Push the mic up over there.
Which one?
Mic 2 all the way to the right, all the way other side. That lever there. Push the second one.
This one.
All the way up. All the way up. And then spin the that all the way. Yeah.
Wait.
Is that better, y'all? They were having a little trouble.
Okay. What about now?
Hearing me, you're fine.
Okay. Do a mic test.
Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. And anyway, so
put it down here.
Yeah. So you guys listen. Working out is so important.
I'm doing my daily walks. Are you doing yours too?
So I do the tread.
Well, it's all right, bro. It's
nice. I know. It's finally.
You get to be in the neighborhood. You get to see people. You're gonna see one of your pineapple wives you were talking about.
List houses. No, I just found out they're gnomes.
Oh, they're gnomes.
Yeah.
But this is how you get to know people in the neighborhood. They want to sell their house.
Yeah.
Because you're out there walking. You say hi to neighbors. You have a chat. You go back on your walk.
Yeah.
You do 1.5 miles, 2 miles every day. You be in shape.
Yeah. You probably don't believe me, but before you leave, behind that window is my neighbor, and I just noticed this the other day. They have a gnome yard.
Well, maybe there's just more than just a gnome yard.
But I saw them. They're like over 70, so I'm good.
Oh, maybe it's just a regular gnome yard, because that's like a.
Yeah, I think so. But
maybe one of them's from like England.
Yeah,
that's a big deal.
Well, you're going on an upside down cruise,
no,
pineapple cruise.
No. I'm going on a cruise, but it's a spring break family cruise.
Look, I just saw this on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
They said things to look out for, the upside down pineapple. So.
Oh yeah, I mean people do all kinds of stuff. I book vacations on the side, right? That's like my side hustle. I'm a travel agent. So
what?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I have my travel license. I have my license and everything. So I book.
Hey, hold on. Do you do nails too?
Yeah, producing podcasts.
No, I mean
travel and nails.
What kind of nail you broken? My nail broken.
But yeah, no. So I met this dude on a cruise, and he was like, "Oh, you realize that I'm not here with this girl? That like she's not my girlfriend, whatever." And I was like, "Oh no." He was like, "No, we like swing or whatever." And I was like, "Oh, good for you." So he was like, "But you're a travel agent." I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "I want to put together a swingers cruise." So we booked like 10 rooms for them in August.
Oh.
And they took over a Virgin Voyages only cruise.
They had
waivers assigned.
Listen, for those of you guys that are listening, I think that's disgusting. Okay, but can I get that number?
I can hook you up with them. I can hook
I'm
you up.
gonna need that number after the podcast.
Nah, he's a cool dude. I'm not gonna say his name obviously on YouTube, but he's a cool guy.
All right, awesome. Hey, um, so again, getting back to Big Ed. So I went to high school here. I left the day after graduation at 300 miles an hour, and I never looked back. I didn't want to. There's nothing here, you
Right.
know, nothing. And I,
Completely different world now. Right?
yeah, and I was in San Diego for 40 years. I've been coming back though since the show started to air. My sister's like, "Everybody wants to meet you. Come out here." So I started to come out, and the cool thing here is we can light off fireworks on New Year's and on New Year's and um, 4th of July, of course.
Yeah.
And then all my family members they have fishing boats, and now I have a pontoon boat, which is good. And so it's just a great place to live. So now that I'm back, I'm so happy. It's the women are kind of slim pickings. I'm going to be completely honest.
I don't think they're slim pickings. I think you're looking in the wrong places. The places I've seen.
Wait, whoa! What's wrong with Twin Peaks?
That's a horrible place to go find a girlfriend. It's basically Hooters. It's country Hooters.
Hey, what about have you been to the my brother-in-law Jack calls it it's the boar's nest, but we actually filmed there with TLC, but my brother-in-law calls it the whore's nest.
Oh my god.
There's a biker fight in there, like literally. It's right on Walton.
Yeah, I know where, but for you, I think if you go to more of these networking events, you'll meet a professional.
Yeah.
A woman who can take care of herself, who will like you for you.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I met a girl last night I was at First National Bank for a teaser, and I think her name was Tanner.
Mm-hmm.
She's freaking. The only problem is she's like probably 6 foot, but I don't care.
What's wrong with that?
I know.
You don't like to climb mountains?
But really sweet. Wait, what? Yes, I love to.
So you don't like to climb
I
mountains?
got my mountain boots, but she's super cute, super nice. Like
that's what's
like the girl next door. You know what I mean?
You need that in your life, man.
Yeah.
You need somebody who's gonna bring you soup when you're sick.
Yeah.
You need somebody who's gonna look out for you when you're dying of bronchitis.
There you go.
You need somebody who care about you, man. Like that's what it comes down to in a relationship. Like it's a two-way street. Like if Stephanie's sick, not feeling good, I'm there for her, whatever she needs. Like knows what I'd be doing right now. You know what I mean? Like who knows? I'd be out there like you.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're saying that. So I am definitely looking for, something serious.
Love comes. You know what I mean?
But off camera, just private, but someone that I can grow old with, and I'm not getting any younger, somebody I can obviously take care of and help me be successful.
Have fun with someone first.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I think like, all right, for like Hollywood movies, television has everybody messed up. Like it's like, oh, look for love, look for the love of your life. Nah, bro, look for somebody you actually like, genuinely, you get along with.
Yeah.
You can, it doesn't matter if they're in PJs, you still think they're cute. Like,
yeah.
Find somebody that you actually like.
Well, the problem with that is that I do have those friends in my life, but they're all married. So
yeah, so then obviously you're gonna be looking elsewhere.
I know, but I know exactly.
You find a woman that you vibe with,
yeah,
that you actually like. Love grows. You know what I mean? Love is like a flower. You gotta take care of it. You gotta put it in the sun. You gotta water it. You gotta maintain it, or it just dies.
Yeah,
like love isn't something that you walk into a room and you're like, "Ooh, I'm in love."
I'm gonna tell this girl right now. Hey, I thought we were vibing.
We vibing. No, I mean that's the best advice I can give anybody, man. Like love grows. Find somebody you actually genuinely like to spend time with.
No, that's good advice. I mean, what you're saying is absolutely true. Definitely. It's just
no, it's connected. I don't know what's going on with the mic.
Mine's louder than normal.
Should be yours. And this is already max. And then mic 2 is in all the way. So I don't know what's going on with mic 2. Can't change anything on it right now. But yeah, I will just get a separate one for later. Like we'll just hook it up separately next time.
Is that mic not working?
I think it's not coming through that way it should, so we'll just hook it directly up to the PC next time
Oh,
and go
okay.
from there. So
Oh, so where is that? Is that
yeah, this one's all it's plugged into the.
everything's running into here?
Yeah, it should be. Right. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it
that
is.
cable. Yeah, so it should be working, but that system's a little weird. So if we plug them up separately, I'll have audio control levels for both of them.
Well, how do you? You're
I'm just
hey,
reading. I'm reading the chat. Like hello, hello, hello. Mic
yeah.
check.
Mic
1,
test.
2. Yo, 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 yo.
Hello, mic test.
Maybe this is better. I don't know, but it
Uh,
is what it is. It's all. It's podcast episode 1, bro. It's not gonna be perfect. It's
I
fine.
know.
They can live with it. That's good. But anyways, we gotta wrap it up soon here.
Yep.
You know, thank you for the feedback, Sunshine. We will get it worked out for episode 2. You have anything else you want to finish with, Ed?
I just want to. Uh, no, I want to thank you for all your help. Like I said, you really, we've got done. You've gotten done more in 48 hours than it's taken me 8 months. So I'm happy for that. This is something I love doing. I love meeting my fans, talking to my fans. So you guys, whatever you want me to do, whoever you want me to talk to, and tell them, tell them to reach out to Big Ed.
Tag them.
Tag them. There you go.
Tag them on this podcast. Put their name in the comments. Who do you want Ed to talk to? Who do you want him to interview? And what's some things you want? What do you want to know about Ed?
Yeah. There you go. That's good.
And then we're gonna eat some good food together on these podcasts.
There you go.
I want to see you do another mukbang. It's gonna be funny.
We'll do that again. All right. Well, Daniel, thanks so much.
You're welcome. Bro.
Yeah, I'm excited. This will be a lot of fun.
Yep. And if you're looking for real estate, you can holler at me or Ed.
No, holler at me, crying out loud. Exit Taylor Real Estate, Northwest Arkansas. Daniel Orange, Big Ed. We have Richard LeBeau in our office. We have a new guy that just started, Charles.
Charles is great.
Yeah, he's having a hard time. He's brand new. He's just learning a lot. So we're just all supporting him in every way we can. Of course, Mitzi, our awesome broker, and her daughter Tessa, who is also a broker. So
yeah, Tessa's a broker, and I'll have my license probably next week.
There you go.
Yeah, that's where we're at. I hope the mic gets fixed, and we'll work it out, guys. Thank you so much.
Good job. So, what's wrong with that mic?
Don't know.